Welcome to BioBrainiacs. Today we're exploring how robots are changing modern surgery and whether machines can actually help save lives. We'll look at how surgical robots work, where they're being used, their advantages and limitations, and what the future of robotic medicine could look like. Robotic surgery uses advanced machines to help surgeons perform precise procedures. Importantly, the robot usually does not operate independently. The surgeon controls the system while the technology translates their movements into highly precise actions. A robotic surgical system typically has a surgeon's console, robotic arms, and a camera system. The surgeon controls the instruments while viewing a magnified image of the surgical area, allowing very small and controlled movements. Robotic systems can give surgeons better precision and visualization during difficult procedures. Smaller instruments and incisions may also lead to less tissue damage and shorter recovery times for some patients. Robotic surgical instruments are designed to perform many of the same tasks as traditional surgical tools, but with much greater flexibility and control. Their tiny joints can rotate and move in ways that can be difficult for human hands to reproduce directly. One major advantage of robotic systems is a surgeon's view. High-definition cameras can provide a magnified three-dimensional image, helping surgeons distinguish small structures and navigate complicated areas of the body. Robotic surgery is not automatically better than traditional surgery. The best approach depends on the procedure, the patient, and the surgeon's expertise, and many operations are still performed using conventional techniques. Robotic systems are now used in many areas of medicine, including urology, gynecology, general surgery, and some heart procedures. Their usefulness depends on whether the precision and flexibility of the system provide an advantage for that particular operation. Many robotic procedures are minimally invasive, meaning surgeons can operate through relatively small openings rather than making large incisions. This can reduce tissue disruption and may help some patients recover more quickly. Robotic technology can be especially useful when surgeons need to work with extremely small structures such as blood vessels or nerves. Motion scaling and tremor reduction can make delicate movements easier to control. Artificial intelligence is becoming another important part of robotic surgery. AI can analyze images, recognize anatomical structures, and provide information to assist surgeons, although fully autonomous surgery remains an area of research rather than routine practice. Today's surgical robots are primarily tools controlled by human surgeons rather than independent doctors. Researchers are exploring increasingly automated systems, but allowing a machine to make surgical decisions on its own raises difficult technical, medical, and ethical questions. Robotic surgery offers impressive advantages, but it also comes with challenges. Systems can be extremely expensive, require specialized training, and may not be available at every hospital, so access and cost remain important considerations. Robotic systems may eventually play a larger role in emergency medicine and trauma care. However, emergency situations require extremely fast decisions, so researchers are working to determine where robotic technology can realistically provide an advantage. The next generation of surgical robots could become smaller, smarter, and more responsive. Researchers are developing better artificial intelligence, realistic touch feedback, and systems that can adapt procedures to individual patients. Now, let's see what you remember with the quiz. First question, what does the surgeon control? The answer is the robotic instruments in the system. Second question, name one benefit. Your answer could be precision, visualization, smaller incisions, or tremor reduction. Third question, why are 3D cameras useful? The answer is they provide magnified depth perception. Fourth question, can most surgical robots operate independently? The answer is no, surgeons control them. Fifth and final question, name one area where they're used. Your answer could be urology, gynecology, heart surgery, general surgery, or others. Thank you, and join us next week for Space Medicine.